guys, welcome back to my channel, Journey to Health with Ceels. Now today we're going to be talking about this magical fruit that allows people to control their blood sugar levels. Now I'm talking about bitter melon. Whether you know it as bitter melon or bitter gourd or karela, it's the same fruit and it's been used for many years to control blood sugar levels. Now there are many benefits to bitter melon other than just controlling blood sugar, but I'm going to show you how to make the juice to make it effective. And so I'm going to also show you how I have used it over the years to manage my blood sugar to ensure that I do not develop diabetes. Now if you have been following me for a while, you realize that my number one why on why I'm on this journey and why I'm trying to stay in good health is to prevent diabetes. Now my maternal families and my paternal families, they're all struggling with diabetes. In fact, many of them have lost legs, they've lost arms, they've lost toes. Some of them have died, lost their lives, struggling with the disease. And so I have made it a point of duty to try and find different ways to manage my blood sugar level. This particular fruit have been helping me for many years, and I'm going to share the recipe with you today of how I make it and how I consume it to ensure the most effective results. Now before we get into how the juice is made, I just want to give you a little bit more about the bitter melon or bitter gourd that we're talking about today. Bitter melon is a vine originally from India and other Asian countries, and it has been traditionally used to treat diabetes. It contains a chemical that acts like insulin to help reduce blood sugar levels. People commonly use bitter melon for diabetes, arthritis, athletic performance, and other conditions, but there are no scientific evidence that it supports these issues. Bitter melon is not the same as ivy gourd, so make sure you're aware of that, guys. Bitter melon and ivy gourd are not the same fruit. Now guys, one thing I want to tell you about bitter melon is the bitter, pungent taste. You cannot mistake it when you taste it. It's extremely bitter. But you know what? There are so much amazing benefit. And if you're struggling with your blood sugar like I was, you're gonna be willing to give it a try and just to make sure you bring your blood sugar under control. Now, the traditional medicine vouches for the therapeutic properties in bitter melon, despite its bitter taste and its unique characteristic of penetrating deep into the fat, blood, nervous system and offering us a great cleansing from deep within. It is said to naturally flush out the toxins, improves our digestive functions, it boosts our metabolism, and it is said to contribute to the immense health of a glass of the juice on a daily basis is greatly recommended for diabetics, and the fruit is also said to be rich in polypeptides P that can prevent sudden spike in blood sugar levels. Now, bitter melon is also consumed around the world and is lauded for giving people beautiful, flawless looking skin. And so a lot of people, apart from using it as in aiding in their blood sugar control, they also use it for their beautiful, gorgeous, glowing looking skin. Well guys, I've been using it. That might be a part of the reason why my skin is so flawless and so glowing. I've been using a lot of different masks, a lot of different scrubs, and I've also been drinking bitter melon juice. So if you want to have glowing looking skin, perhaps you should consider giving this juice a try. Bitter melon juice is also applauded for its amazing antioxidant benefits. It has great vitamin C, it has vitamin A, and as you know, both of these vitamins are amazing in healthy skin. In one study, rats were treated with bitter melon juice, and these rats were diabetic. It has proven that those rats that receive the bitter melon juice experience faster healing time. Guys, before we go to the kitchen to put together our juice or bitter melon or bitter gourd, let me warn you that if you are diabetic or you're struggling with low blood sugar, do not consume bitter melon juice without consulting your doctor. And also, as a side effect from my personal experience, it's best to consume bitter melon when you're eating, or just before you eat, or just after you eat. It can be very irritating to your stomach if consumed on empty stomach. You can have several side effects such as stomach cramps. You can experience stomach pains. You can experience severe diarrhea. So you want to be careful with bitter melon juice. So now it's time to go to the kitchen and I'll show you how to juice your bitter melon juice and how to consume it. Hi guys, so I want to introduce you today to our magical fruit, or bitter melon. Now there are many different types of variety, and this is the one that I like the best, and this is the Indian variety. Now bitter melon or bitter gourd is used in many Asian and Indian cooking, if you want to call it, or routine, or health care, beauty, taking care of your skin or your body, or detoxifying your whole body. So this is a power magical fruit that we're talking about today, and I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so you can see what they look like. I just clean them up. Now this is what they look like, and I'm going to cut it in two halves so you can see exactly what it looks like. Now when it's cut in two halves, this is exactly what it looks like. It has lots of seeds. Now some people remove the seed before juicing, but I just juice the whole fruit by itself. And when you keep the seeds in, it probably a little more bitter, but I find that it is a good way to detoxify your body and detoxify your liver and all your other organs. Several studies have shown that the juice of the bitter melon really does help with our blood sugar, and that's because of the polypeptide, the charatin, and the lysine that are the three major components that are proven to lowering our glucose levels. And so, the polypeptide is said to operate similar to insulin, which is an essential hormone that aids in our blood sugar regulation and promotes the absorption of sugar from our blood into cells and tissues. And so I find it to be very powerful on my blood sugar, both the charatin and the lysine. I'm sharing these experiences with you today because it's something that works for me. Now, whether you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, or you just want beautiful glowing looking skin, this is a powerful antioxidant. It gives a tremendous amount of vitamin A and C, both which are beneficial to tackling our skin imperfections and slow down the aging process. Well, you can do your research yourself, and you're going to realize that a lot of what I'm saying is actually the research itself, and this is what I found from using this particular fruit. So it's time to start juicing. We're going to start juicing our bitter melon or bitter gourd. Now there you have it, freshly made bitter melon juice. Now guys, if you enjoy watching the video today, give it a like so that others will be inspired by it. And if you have not yet joined the family, this is your personal invitation to hit that subscribe button, become a part of this amazing growing YouTube family. Now until then guys, it's cheers to your great health and great looking skin. From Journey to Health with Ceels. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!